My name is Zay, and I am just here to document this experience. Because what the fuck is this? As you all know, we just went through an 8/8 portal, Lionsgate portal, and up until the 8th of August, I was just aligning myself to trust in the universe. I was taking leaps of faith. I took a leap of faith by quitting my job and moving to a new state with my dad. I mean, I've never lived here before, so it's kind of scary. You don't know anybody except for the person you live with, and you even barely know that person because, it's my dad. We're still working on those daddy issues. I took a leap of faith, and it has been very scary. I'm not going to hold you. I've had to kind of unlearn and mourn loss and basically die in order to be reborn. And it hasn't been an easy journey, not whatsoever. I'm realizing that making money without a job is quite difficult. It's just like, you think with all the free time that you have not working, that would give you the motivation and the mind, the headspace, put you in the headspace to create and do more entrepreneurial things and stuff like that. But honestly, I've just pretty much been freaking out about not having money, and I'm really trying not to focus on that so much, because instant gratification obviously gets you nowhere. It obviously keeps you in a perpetual loop of just getting by day to day. There's no real foundation, no real legacy being built. So I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to start with small things that I can do to build my legacy. So if that means documenting my life so that I can share my experiences with other people, that's what I'm gonna have to do. That's what I'm doing. And if that means putting 9 hours into a painting, not knowing if it's gonna sell, but just doing it anyway so that my painting skills can get better, so that when I do find a market of customers who want to shop with me, my skills are on point and my work speaks for itself. I don't want to have to do too much movement. I don't want to have to devote my entire body, my intention, and my time to doing just one thing for instant gratification. If I have to put my blood, sweat, and tears into something, and it takes a month for the results or the profit to come, that's what I'd rather be doing. That's what I'd rather be doing. I want to put my heart and I want to put my energy into things that I enjoy, not trying to go make $100 real quick. Like, I don't want to live like that. But I really wanted to be detached from my job before the portal, because I don't want that life. I don't want that life. And this isn't a doubt or a regret. This is just a maybe I quit my job too early. I'm trying not to think like that. I'm trying to just be positive and keep it moving, keep it flowing. At this point, if it don't flow, it gotta go. So I'm not about to be stressed about anything other than what I have going on. So I've just been thinking about where I want to be in life, and some of the things that I want to accomplish, and how everything that I want requires work. It requires moving through a process of innovation, creation, and implementation. Like, it's a process. And so I am trying to get away from the spirit of instant gratification. And I realized that one of the main platforms that fuels that spirit of instant gratification for everybody is Instagram. And I was really breaking it down, like Instagram, instant gratification. Like, yes, very much so, because you see all these people who are affluent and successful and living their best lives. You see those highlights of those moments, and you're like, well, damn, like, I've never even been out of the country, and this girl is traveling to a different country every month. What's wrong with me? you don't know how that's happening for her. I'm not saying that the girls are, you know, getting flued out all the time, but you don't know how somebody is doing something. So you really can't be making those comparisons. And, you know, you see, you know, people who are sending out, you know, 1,000 orders a week, and you're like, well, damn, I can't even get 2 orders from my website. And it's like, well, that person, you don't know how that person, you know, got their clientele or got their reputation, but it probably wasn't, you know, short term. It probably took a long time for that to happen. They might have been working on this for consistently in the dark for a long ass time, and they're just now seeing the benefit, reaping those benefits. So you don't know. And so you see that and you're like, oh, my business is a failure because I don't have 1,000 orders, so I'm just gonna give up. Instant, because you don't have that instant gratification, because you saw somebody else's post, you thought that you're supposed to be there exactly where they are at exactly where they are at the exact same time, and that's not how shit works. You see your Instagram baddies. The Instagram baddies are barely working out. They're going to get BBLs and like liposuction. So just because your body doesn't look like that, or you go to the gym for 3 weeks and you know, cut carbs and you eat healthy and you don't see any results, and you know, you're not seeing your body looking like the Instagram baddies. Instant gratification, baby, they went and got surgery. They didn't work out to receive those results. So don't compare yourself to that either. Like, it's just so many things that you have to see through when it comes to social media. The people who are like, oh yeah, buy my course and I'll show you how to make $1 million. Those people don't even freaking have $1 million. They're using you and betting on the fact that you're buying their course to make that $1 million. Like, instant gratification, baby. It's not what you think it is. Like, things are not what you think they are. So I'm gonna need for all of us collectively, myself included, to stop comparing ourselves to people that we see on social media. Some people on social media really are doing it, and doing it strategically and legitimately and wholesomely in a harmonious, organic way, right? But not everyone. Most people are embellishing or exaggerating, only posting the highlights, not posting the lows, not posting the fuck ups, not posting the mistakes. So get away from instant gratification and just focus on yourself. Focus on what you want to accomplish and do small things throughout the day to get there. Celebrate the small wins. I don't have enough money right now to link my domain and my website together, but I purchased the domain. I started designing the website. And when I get the money, I'm going to link those things together and make it one entity. And that'll be a start for establishing a name for myself. And this isn't something that I'll be able to, I mean, I'm not arguing with the universe. If you want to make it, if the universe wants to make it happen fast, that's cool. But this is not something that is going to be perfect by next week. This is a process. And I just have to remember that. So even me, I will be going back to look at this video to remind myself that we don't need to obsess over the results. We need to put our focus and our energy and our attention and our intention into the creative process. And the more you put into the creative process, the more you get in the end. But you cannot put as much as possible into the creative process if you're obsessing over the results. If you're being what word am I looking for? Discouraged. If you find yourself feeling discouraged based off of lack of results, take a break and remember what this process is. What you really want is going to require time, patience. Nothing worth having comes quickly. You have to be patient. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to be gentle with yourself. Because if you, and this is in my experience, if you are too hard on yourself, you can overwhelm yourself to the point where you shut down and you're just like, I can't do this. I can't do this at all. And then boom, everything that you've been wanting to work towards, everything that you dreamed of, everything that you've been focusing on, you lose it. You lose it because you allow negative thought forms and fear to infiltrate your mind. And that, if your mind ain't right, you're not going to be able to create a damn thing. So it's important to align yourself so that your mind doesn't go far to the left. Like, and I have like, I'll be so, like, I have these periods where I'll be so stoked and ready to go, ready to make moves. Something happens to where, something happens to inconvenience me, and I freak out, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. I don't know what to do now. I have nothing. What the fuck? Like, that's not true. That negativity, those negative thought forms that come in just because something happened, or, you know, the anxiety and fear, period, is nothing but negative thought forms, parasites, demons. We can take it there. And there's a certain practice that can be done in order to push these thought forms out of your auric field. They have to go. They have to be pushed out of your auric field. And those practices and processes include yoga, kundalini yoga, breath work, affirmations, gratitude, meditation. You have to put yourself literally in a space where you cannot be penetrated. Because that's all that is negative thought forms and entities looking to penetrate your auric field and throw you off your game. No. No. And that's why, and these thought forms usually come by way of fucking Instagram. So if you need to, take a break from social media. Get the fuck off Instagram. Don't let Instagram fill you with the need for instant gratification to the point where if you don't get that instant gratification, you're ready to give up. We're not doing that. So if you know, if you'd like to discuss this further, or if you have anything to add to the conversation, please leave a comment below. I really appreciate the engagement. If you're, going through a similar thing, or if you have any advice for your girl, in navigating situations like this, or just navigating entrepreneurship, period, feel free to send me an email. I am more than open and receptive. And also, if you appreciated this message, feel free to contribute and to contribute an energetic exchange. My Cashapp and my Venmo is listed in the description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.